So guys, I was thinking of having a plan. Then I remembered my main plan. So the thing is, if you notice, I've been trading um gold for a while, not GBP USD. So this the whole strategy I made, my own strategy actually, what I derived myself was from the GBP USD chart. That's the strategy is more efficient on GBP USD than um gold. So when I was creating my whole strategy, the only thing I was paying attention to is what price is currently doing. Like for instance, you see where I marked this line here, right? It is called an important candle. So how is it an important candle? If you should look at from all of this place, this is the candle. And I even doubt if it closes beneath this one. So let's say let's check it well. So this is it, this black one, not even this one. It is this black one that I will be paying attention to. This one right here. So this is a gold chart, right? So on no account should I be looking for a long term buy other than this. And if we are looking at this, you'll be wondering why I'm not considering all of this. I consider this already mitigated. Unless if it breaks here, the next zone is coming to, it is the 50% of this zone, this rejected week. One thing I've learned trading gold is whatever you're going to do, eh? Pay attention to the wicks. Pay attention to the wicks. So this place, this price here is where you should actually pay attention to if it breaks this one, mitigating. So as you can see, it is a clear structure which this broke. So we are expecting this to actually be an important low. This should be an important low. And I'm anticipating here to be where price should bounce from to take whatever high this is going to create. And if it fails, then it continues down. So how about the second line, this small line that I drew here? So what I usually do is it helps me to know the direction, right? The direction of what price is doing. I'm going to show you. It works in almost every chart. But you see this, your line should be what you're using to trace. So you see there's a break here. So I will consider this particular place a swing point. So it is a very strong zone here. Here is a zone. So when price comes back here, I should see either a consolidation, that's accumulation, manipulation. Then the manipulation should be what should take this place. I don't believe in those concepts, but I know this place is a strong zone. Price is going to react from here. But then this is my last important low until this break. So right here, I am going to be looking for, because this is a support zone. It did not break, so I'm expecting it to go to push to the upside. And the last high is this one. Then this one broke here. That's this candle. And this is how every single time I just trail. Every 3 hours, I'll come and be trailing. Every 3 hours. So assuming today, what I would have done is, because I was not on the chart, this is the first important one. Whatsoever happened here, unless I see a break, eh, I would have had an entry of which I would have short TP here. So this is how I get my zones. I remember a time where I usually just draw lines. So you see these candles, I'm not, why I'm drawing it beneath is telling me you should be buying, you should be buying. It keeps the direction clearer for me. So now let's go to the 15 minutes. We are focusing on the last three down line so that you know where you should be looking at. This last three is what I'm focusing on, because those are the ones that happen today, right? So you see this failed. After this failed, I saw on the 15 minutes now a change of character here from the 15 minute. So what am I doing? I'm targeting this low, this particular low. So I'll go to the 1 minute. Now, the first yeah, here, the first important candle to be broken would have my entry. Or better still, I'll come here and I'll look for, okay, which one is the important candle, right? This has been mitigated. So anything within this zone, the first important candle to be broken would have my entry. Will I be liquidated in some? Yes, you have a lot of I wouldn't say a lot of losses, but you have some losses. No strategy is 100%. So anything I'm going to enter, sometimes if I don't have time, what I do is I will just place a limit order here on this line. Then my stop loss would be above here. Yes. Why? Because this is a sign of rejection here. You can bring it here to be safer, but better still above this high if you want to play safe. Then my target, where would my targets be? Remember the low I told you it will be coming from, just down. But did it take the low? No, it didn't take the low. So I will show you how you can actually trail your stop loss. So this is the low. So if your eye is big on the risk to reward, guys, if your eyes is big on the risk to reward, this is 1 is to 11. So this is what I do. It trades perfectly on gold, but I wanted to show you something on GBP USD because many people tend to run away from pairs, currency pairs, and go to gold. But let me tell you the truth. The truth is, if you're a beginner, please don't trade GBP USD. I mean, don't trade gold. Just try as much as you can to manage. If I was being conservative here, I would have been taken out by this candle. And there's one thing I learned, that if an important candle, if an important candle visits, if a candle visits the important candle, it creates liquidity first. So the first one will be the liquidity. So if you are going out of the market, instead of you entering just through here, you wait for the first one to take it. So I'm going to have my sell here instead of where I had it before. Sometimes you are going to miss entries. Oh, let me just tell you the truth. So it's safer for you to just know where your higher time frame SL is. Then you put your SL there because it's not going to take your SL from the higher time frame. So if I have an entry here like this, right? I'm trying to see so that you see how much it will give us now. No much difference, but in most cases, I've had a lot of losses just putting it like the first break, and I'll put it here to liquidate me, then to continue. So this is what I will have. 1 is to what? 1 is to 15, right? 1 is to 16. So now, how do I trail? Sometimes I go to the 3 minutes, but 3 minutes is also a small time frame. So if look at, I cannot trail my stop losses here. So I will just go back to 15 minutes for safer this thing. Most people that are on my WhatsApp status, that view my WhatsApp status, used to see that this guy used to have stop losses midway to his take profit. You will not understand until you start reading this concept. So you see, this is a liquidity graph, and the last important candle here is here. So this is where my stop loss will be. This is where my stop loss will be. So let's say my stop loss is here, playing safe, right? So which means I would have secured how many RR? This one should be around 6 RR, and this one should be around 4 RR. So from here I can go to 3 minutes now.